Have you ever heard of the lost city of Atlantis? An island so magical and it suddenly disappeared within a single night between the waves. Some people say it's just a legend, meanwhile others believe it is a memory and a place that have existed in our world. Today we will be diving deep back into 2000 years ago, trying to reveal the mystery of Atlantis. Did it ever exist? Or was it just human imagination? Stick with me till the very end to find out. Hi everyone and welcome back to a new YouTube video on my channel. Today we're finally talking about Atlantis. Oh my god, how I love Atlantis. I love anything that's magical, anything that we still don't know how it started, anything that we're not sure if it's ever existed or not. And yeah, sure, there's a lot of water for someone who can't swim, but you're gonna have to hold my hand in this video as well, I'm guessing. And if you're saying why I'm saying that we're diving deep together again, it's because we did a video about mermaids. And for me, that's one of the best videos. I just love when I talk about like things that we're not sure if they did exist or not, magical creatures and stuff. I'm loving this content and I'm hoping that you're feeling the same about it too. Let me know down in the comments below if you like it, and leave down any idea that you want to see in future videos, as I'm trying to upload every single day, so make sure you subscribe. Without wasting any other second of your time, let's get into it. The entire legend of Atlantis started with one man, Plato, the Greek philosopher who lived around 360 before Common Era. He wrote about it in two of his famous works, Timaeus and Critias. In these writings, Plato claimed that this story came from a wise Egyptian priest, who eventually told it to Solon, one of the ancient lawmakers. According to the story, Atlantis was a huge island, bigger than Libya and Asia combined, lying beyond the pillars of Heracles, what we call now Strait of Gibraltar. It was so rich, powerful, advanced, and proud. And in one single night, it sank into the sea. Most historians who read the book, who read the writings of Plato, they all agreed that he came up with the story to teach us something about corruption and pride. I will try to tell you the story shortly. In the beginning, Atlanteans were noble people, but as generations passed, they grew to be arrogant and corrupt. Their greed replaced their wisdom. Plato wrote that after the gods saw what these people have become, they decided to punish them. And in one single night, earthquakes and storms hit Atlantis, causing it to disappear into the sea and vanishing forever. The thing that made Atlantis feel so real was the way Plato described it in his writings. He said the island was shaped in concentric circles of land and water, with a lot of bridges connecting each circle into the center of Atlantis. In the middle, there stood the temple of the gods of the water, and it was surrounded by metals and fountains of both hot and cold water. The royal family descended from Poseidon, which was, by the way, also the name of the temple of the gods of the water. He married a mortal woman named Cleito, and they had 10 sons, and each of them was ruling one of the circles, but the whole Atlantis was under the rule of one king, but his 10 sons did help each of them, ruling over one of the circles. I'm calling them circles, but they're just parts of the island. Their capital was described as breathtaking. It had white, black, and red stones coated in shining bronze, and their temples were decorated with gold. Plato said that the gods did not punish Atlantis because of how advanced or proud they were. It's because they forgot where they've come from and they were no longer kind. The lesson was that when greatness turns into greed, corruption was inevitable, and therefore the kingdom or the island of Atlantis ended up collapsing and sinking into the ocean. The question is, did Plato invent Atlantis, or did he inspire it from someone else? One of the strongest theories that I was able to find is connecting Atlantis to an older generation, the Minoan civilization. The Minoans were peaceful traders, skilled builders and artists who lived 1600 before Common Era, before a volcano destroyed their homes. And it was considered one of the largest eruptions in the whole history. There were also so many stories of islands vanishing, sinking into the sea, and civilization getting wiped out over one night, which is said to have inspired Plato into writing about Atlantis. Even though the story felt familiar and inspired by real life events, no one was able to find a single evidence that Atlantis did exist. Do you think humans not having any evidence did stop or slow them down? No. The people started looking and searching all over the planet, hoping to find the lost Atlantis. Between the 16th and 1700s, a lot of explorers marked some unknown islands under Atlantis, claiming that they have found it. In the 1900s, American psychic Edgar Cayce claimed that the island of Atlantis is so close to the Bahamas, and that he can see the ruins rising again. And when the Rimini Road was discovered straight later on with a strange underwater rock formation, he only believed that that was his proof. But later on, scientists confirmed that it's just normally formed limestones and there was nothing magical about it. And trust me when I say, you can look it up. Thousands of people tried to find Atlantis, and other thousands claimed that they did find it and they were very convinced by it, which is slightly embarrassing, but what can we do? Atlantis, at the end of the day, might have never existed because we still have no proof of its existence. But why are we so fascinated with it? Because Atlantis is more than just a lost island or kingdom. It's a lesson. Plato tried to teach us that no civilization is too great to fall. Whenever the greed and corruption touches a civilization, no matter how great they were, how proud they were, they will end up sinking. It was an interesting story of punishment, and also the way he spoke of it, the way he described it in his writings, it just made people see it so clearly, as if it was right there at some point. So, is Atlantis real? We have no proof at all, not a single proof. So for now, no, it's not real. But is it an idea? Did the story exist? Did we learn something from it, hopefully? Yes. Yes, I think so. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Tell me something. Give me an idea. Subscribe. We're trying to reach 100 million subscribers by the end of 2025. And oh my god, we're so close. So I love you so much, guys. Take care of yourself and see you on the other side. Bye.